Coming up next Sunday night, January 27th, the Detroit Pistons go up against the Toronto Raptors. Hoops action.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
How about the shooting so far? It's been a clinic out there. They are lighting it up and really creating open looks for each other.
Well, Steve, there hasn't been much resistance and when they've been on the offensive end, so they've taken advantage of it.
Bulls trail by 13. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Then there's Moniunas, and it's Law in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Butler. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rose. That's good. Rose has got the first basket of the second quarter for Chicago.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He finished with 25 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games. Something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pistons leading by 11. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Monroe, the pass to Chan. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Butler's got it back down to single digits for Chicago. The Pistons shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Now the pass to Chan. Out to Stuckey. Shoots it. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Richardson kicks to Rose. Back to Richardson. Feeds it to Rose. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Chan passes to Monroe. Here's the dude, defended by Butler. No good from Chan. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Monroe. Monroe's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Hey guys, we got to get up shots early in the shot clock, all right? Spread the floor, move the ball, and if you get a good look, take it. Attack. Let's go.
McDermott's checked in for Chicago. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He'd like them to concentrate on to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Well, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. And you look at the dude leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
There's no doubt he's one of the league's most dynamic offensive players. He's capable of putting up big numbers from the wing.
Yeah, that's where he likes to operate, but he can hurt you from anywhere, Steve. I mean, his numbers come from all over the place, and he's a very sophisticated offensive player with how he goes about his game.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. And it's 13 points for the Dudes. Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pop.
Now here's Rose, averaging 19 points per contest.
That's his first.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now here's Stuckey. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Richardson with a screen for Rose. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Here's Chan. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. The Dude's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
Richardson with a screen for Rose. Stuckey brings the double team, and he commits the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
.153 left in the second quarter. Now here's McDermott, covered by Chan, and a slam dunk by Richardson. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And the Pistons making a change here. Free throw off from Richardson. Pistons leading by 6. Here's the Dude. He's got 15. Kicks it to Gray. And the 3 off target. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There's the screen. The feed to McDermott. There's the dish to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Galloway. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. McDermott can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Chan passes to Gray. And the shot is good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
59 seconds left here in the second. Galloway defended by Chan. McDermott passes to Galloway. Here's Snell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's McDermott, and it's good from the elbow.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, Clark, finally starting to make up some ground.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Detroit making a switch here. Bulls trail by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Galloway, the pass to Snell. Richardson with it. Mahinmi on him. They get it again. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Gray. Rebounded by McDermott. Snell dishes to McDermott. Here's Galloway. And that's not going to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Detroit up 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, in this kind of a matchup against this team, how important is keeping control of the ball and limiting turnovers?
It's huge. Light ball turnovers, if you put them in the open floor, they're very difficult to stop. But we got to play some defense. We're not playing any defense right now.
Tom, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.